I'm roasting a beautiful gammon joint on my barbecue today. Now I've already taken the skin off and scored the fat because I want all that fat to render beautifully as it's cooking. I'm using the rotisserie for this so it turns as it cooks. And I'm just going to put the spike right through the centre of the gammon, and then the little spikes just go right deep into it to keep it secure as it turns. So then I slot the skewer into the groove here, turn the motor on, and then light the flame at the back. So you can buy smoked gammon, obviously, but I like to smoke my own. Today I'm going to use this little bit of cherry wood, and I'm going to pop it directly over the flames on this end burner, and that's going to smoulder away and create a lovely sort of smoke to fragrance the meat as it cooks. Shut the lid to keep the heat and the smoke in. After about 45 minutes, it's time to prepare some squash to go underneath. Chucking it into an old roasting tin. A little bit of rosemary, a few whole cloves of garlic, and a really good glug of olive oil. And that goes underneath the gammon, where it will catch all the drips of that rendering fat. I'm going to turn the burner on underneath it, not too high, just so it cooks quite slowly. I'm going to add one more bit of cherry alongside that first bit, just to keep the smoke levels up. Finally, in here is a mixture of apple juice and bourbon. I'm just going to spray over the gammon. So it's going to keep it moist and also add a lovely hit of sweet flavour. That's smelling delicious. I'm going to shut the lid so it keeps cooking. It's had about an hour and a half now, and I think it's done. But the only way to be sure is to check the temperature with a meat probe. That is spot on. So I'm going to take it off and let it rest. I'm just going to wrap it in foil to keep it warm. One set of grill bars back in, plancha on top, that's just a heavy hot plate, and then I'm going to crank up the heat so it gets nice and hot. Shut the lid. These are flower sprouts. They're like a cross between a Brussels sprout and kale, and I love them. I'm just going to chop them through down these little stalk, and then they go on the hot plancha with some olive oil. They only take a couple of minutes. Then it's time to serve up. Pile on the cubes of squash and the charred greens, nice thick slices of gammon and a spoon of mustard, and we're done. Barbecue smoked gammon with roast squash and grilled flower sprouts. Not only is that delicious, with any luck I'll be back at the grill tomorrow with some leftovers.